Hello everyone, this session is on productivity and factor affecting productivity. Myself, Amit Verma, Assistant Professor in MBA department at IIMT College of Managerial. So what is productivity? Productivity implies the quantitative relationship between what is produced, that is output, and how many resources are used during production input. In other words, it is the ratio between output of goods and input of resources consumed. Therefore, if output is more, input is less, then it is more productivity for survival of any organization. The value of productivity is more than one. Input refers to the use of all resources for the creation of goods and services, while output is the quality of goods services produced. It can be expressed in terms of production in relation to the time units. Therefore, productivity is equal to output upon input. Productivity is a measure of economic performance. Also, it shows how efficiently the input are transformed into output. It is also called man-hour output per man-hour. An increase in productivity is the outcome of contribution of all resources. Like man, man means if your working staff is good, skilled, then there is a uh, more productive than the unhealthy, unmind. Machines, advanced machines use automation is material. Material is raw material. If raw material is goods, then finished goods also goods. Method, technological advanced method used to manufacturing goods and services. After that, management. Management plays an important role to increase the productivity. What makes productivity different from production? Production is sense that the production is the process of converting raw material into finished goods. It determines the volume of output produced, which is an absolute quantity. But productivity is efficiency in production. Uh, there are various factors which influence productivity. Uh, some of them are human factors, technological factors, managerial factors, natural factors, social factors, political factors, economic factors. Human factor, the person who is working in your organization, what is ability to work. Productivity rests on the potential or the caliber of an individual to work, be it labor or a manager. It is often regulated by training, on work training, education, experience, attitude, aptitude, and health of the person. Second means willingness to the work. Motivation and moral play an important role in deciding a person's will to work. Therefore, factors that affect will of the employee include wage incentive scheme. That means if a person work properly, then you can give some incentive to motivate their workers. Workers' participation in management. Uh, this means that if a worker given a good idea, then it is beneficial for the organization if they take that. Promotions rules, relationship of union and management. That means if the union and management make a healthy relation, then work is properly finished. Time is in the time span. Working condition like sanitation, lighting, canteen, transport, etc. also influence the wellness of the employee. Next one is technological factor. In technological factor, product design. Product design is the main part of uh, design, product design. Design of product influence the customer towards or attract the customers towards the product. Second one is plant layout. Plant layout very important role by which you can reduce the manufacturing time, uh, size and capacity of plant, location of plant also very important factor of improving productivity of management, because if plant location is not well, the transportation facilities, light facilities, market are not well, then it is affect the productivity of the organization. Timely supply of raw material. If inventory management is very bad, raw material supply is very good, then you can meet the supply demand equations balance. Repair and maintenance. Machineries are timely repaired, therefore they work properly. Material handling system are good. Research and development. Inventory control start with raw material to finished goods. Handling cost, carrying cost is very important to productivity measurement. Next factor is managerial factor. Managers are the main lead of an organization. No matter how many skilled and efficient workers the company has hired or state of art technology is used, if the attitude and the competence of managers are not up to the mark, productivity will remain slow. Inefficient and indifferent management does more harm to company. Therefore, managers who is motivate their workers, who is give the credit to those workers who give their 100% to the organization, they can also take responsibility of their subordinates and so on. Natural factor. Natural factors are those factors which are not controllable in nature. It is quite obvious that there are some factors that are not under the control of anyone. These are natural factors, that they are physical, geographical, geological, climate conditions fall in this category. These factors highly influence industries that carry out extraction activities. Natural factors cannot be controlled by man, therefore, uh, we can manage these. Next one is the social factors. Social factors also play an important role in influence of productivity. We live in a society and we have a follow its culture, tradition, customs, rules, and norms. Different countries had different cultures, different traditions, customs, and rules. Also, it poses a significant influence on productivity. However, the social factor differ from place to place. This means that if something considered wrong in India might not be considered wrong in other countries like Japan or USA and vice versa. Therefore, social factor also influence productivity. Political factor. Political factor also influence productivity. If a country have a stable government, then it is more beneficial for the organization, for the business. To increase the productivity, law and order, peace and stability of the government are must. If government are stable, they can take decisions in the term of business, in the favor of business, in the favor of organization. Industrial policy, tariff policy, taxation also have an influence on the firm productivity. Economical factor. Economic factor also make productivity influenced. First one is market science. Second one is banking and credit facilities, transport and communication system. We can use many techniques, uh, uh, transportation techniques to enhance your productivity. Way to improve productivity. There are a number of techniques that the firm can use to improve its productivity. First is one is work study. Work study, what is we are going to done, or what is the method by which we can done that thing. Second one is research and development. This is also important part. We can first we can plan, do, check, act. Then there is no chance of uh, deviate the productivity. Next one is incentive schemes. There are so many incentive schemes can be produced in term of salary increment, some awards, uh, and to increase the productivity of the organization workers. Automation machinery are used, advanced machinery are used to improve the productivity. Automation, therefore, is the main things today's machinery is because every organization want their production to automatic. Management by objectives, participative management, job enrichment, flexi time, quality of work. Conclusion: without a strong productive team that feel engaged every single day they walk into the office, your company would not be able to go for. And reaching on your established goal would be a lot harder. As such, it is your responsibility, either a business owner or HR professional, to make sure your employees feel engaged and everything they need to produce the best result they possibly can. Therefore, the workers' healthy mind uh, are very good for the result orientation for an organization. This is the manager's duty that they provide them healthy office environment, healthy work area environment, clean work area environment. That wise, employee engaged themselves with the organization. Thank you very much.